In the chaos of daily life, we often feel overwhelmed, unsure, and mentally exhausted. With the increasing demands of work, relationships, and the pressures of social media, mental health struggles are on the rise. But imagine being able to face every obstacle in life, no matter how overwhelming, with a sense of calm and resilience. What if there was an ancient philosophy still relevant today that could help us find mental peace and inner strength in the midst of adversity? The answer lies in Stoicism. Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy founded by Zeno of Citium, offers tools to cultivate resilience and emotional control. Its teachings are not just relevant to philosophers or ancient history buffs, but hold practical value for anyone navigating the complexities of modern life. In a world that seems to spin out of control, Stoicism offers a blueprint for mental fortitude, helping us to not just survive, but thrive through adversity. So, how can Stoicism help us with our mental health today? Let's dive into how the principles of this age-old philosophy can guide us towards resilience, mental clarity, and emotional strength in the face of life's challenges. Welcome to the unfolding journey, where we explore timeless wisdom, philosophies, and practices that can help us navigate life's obstacles. Today, we will be discussing Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us how to control our reactions to life's challenges and maintain inner peace, even in the most stressful times. Whether you're looking to improve your mental health, cultivate resilience, or find greater clarity in your everyday life, Stoicism has something to offer. We're excited to have you with us on this journey of self-discovery and growth. Stick with us as we uncover how ancient wisdom can help us lead more peaceful and fulfilled lives in the modern world. At its core, Stoicism is a philosophy of personal ethics and self-mastery. It teaches us that while we cannot control external events, we have full control over our reactions to them. This is a powerful concept in today's world, where we often feel helpless in the face of personal or societal challenges. In Stoic thought, the mind is the key to freedom. Rather than being slaves to our emotions and external circumstances, we can choose how to respond to them. The Stoic philosophers, including Zeno, Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, understood that life is full of suffering and hardship. They did not see this as a reason for despair, but as a universal truth to be accepted and prepared for. According to Stoicism, we cannot control when hardship strikes, but we can control how we face it. This approach directly contrasts with modern tendencies to avoid pain, numb emotions, or seek instant gratification. Stoicism advocates for embracing discomfort and viewing it as an opportunity for growth and strength. One of the most fundamental Stoic practices is focusing on what is within our control and letting go of what is not. In today's context, this means taking responsibility for our thoughts, actions, and attitudes while releasing the need to control things like the behavior of others, world events, or outcomes that are beyond our reach. The dichotomy of control. One of the central teachings of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control, which divides things into two categories: what we can control and what we cannot. This simple yet profound concept encourages us to focus our energy only on what lies within our power. For example, we can control our reactions, our attitudes, and our behaviors, but we cannot control how others treat us, the weather, or random events. In the context of mental health, the dichotomy of control offers a practical tool for managing stress and anxiety. When faced with a stressful situation, the first step is to determine whether the problem is within your control. If it is, take constructive action. If it's outside your control, accept it and let go of the worry. This practice helps reduce feelings of helplessness, anxiety, and frustration, emotions that often arise when we focus on things beyond our control. Acceptance of adversity. Stoicism teaches that adversity is a natural part of life. Rather than fighting against the challenges we face, Stoics embrace them as opportunities for growth. According to Marcus Aurelius, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This means that every obstacle or challenge we encounter can become the path to our improvement. In modern mental health practices, acceptance and commitment therapy, ACT, shares similarities with this Stoic principle. ACT encourages individuals to accept their emotions without judgment and commit to actions that align with their values, even in the face of discomfort. Instead of avoiding or suppressing negative feelings, Stoicism and ACT teach us to approach them with mindfulness and resilience. Emotional resilience. Another key Stoic concept is emotional resilience, the ability to remain calm, grounded, and clear-headed in times of crisis. Stoics understood that emotions are not inherently bad, but they can lead us astray if we allow them to control our actions. By practicing self-awareness and detachment, we can observe our emotions without being consumed by them. In modern mental health, emotional resilience is one of the most sought-after qualities. It is what enables individuals to bounce back after setbacks, handle stress effectively, and maintain a sense of inner peace despite external turmoil. Stoicism teaches that we can cultivate emotional resilience by recognizing that our thoughts shape our emotions. If we change our perspective on a situation, we can change how we feel about it. Virtue as the key to well-being. For the Stoics, living a virtuous life, one rooted in wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, was the ultimate goal. Virtue, in their view, leads to eudaimonia, a state of flourishing and true happiness. Rather than seeking external pleasures or avoiding pain, Stoics focused on internal moral development. This means choosing to act in ways that reflect our highest values, regardless of the external circumstances. In relation to mental health, living in accordance with our values brings a sense of fulfillment and meaning. When we align our actions with our principles, we experience less inner conflict and greater well-being. For example, someone who values honesty may feel more at peace when they speak truthfully, even when it's uncomfortable. In contrast, dishonesty may lead to anxiety, guilt, and inner turmoil. Now that we understand the core principles of Stoicism, let's explore how these teachings can help us navigate modern mental health challenges. In a world that often feels chaotic, stressful, and out of control, Stoicism provides practical tools to regain a sense of calm and resilience. Dealing with anxiety. Anxiety is one of the most common mental health challenges today, and it often arises from fear of the future or worry about things outside our control. Stoicism helps us confront these feelings by reminding us that the future is uncertain and that we can't predict or control what will happen. Instead of focusing on potential negative outcomes, Stoicism encourages us to focus on the present moment and the actions we can take now. For instance, if you're anxious about an upcoming event, such as a job interview or presentation, a Stoic approach would be to focus on preparing to the best of your ability and accepting that you cannot control the outcome. By detaching from the result and focusing on the process, you reduce anxiety and increase your sense of control over the situation. Coping with loss and grief. Grief and loss are inevitable parts of life, and Stoicism provides a framework for processing these painful emotions. Instead of resisting the natural feelings of sorrow, Stoicism encourages acceptance of the impermanence of life. As Seneca wrote, "No man is a great man who has not suffered." The Stoic practice of reflection can be helpful during periods of loss. By reflecting on the transient nature of life and acknowledging that suffering is a universal experience, we can cultivate resilience and move through grief with greater acceptance. Stoicism teaches that grief, though painful, can be a catalyst for growth and greater understanding of ourselves. Building self-discipline and avoiding negative thought patterns. Many modern mental health struggles are tied to a lack of self-discipline or negative thought patterns. Stoicism offers techniques to break free from destructive habits and cultivate a more positive mindset. For example, the practice of journaling, advocated by Marcus Aurelius, allows us to reflect on our thoughts and behaviors. By writing down our challenges and examining our responses, we gain insight into our thought processes and can choose to reframe them in a more constructive way. In addition, Stoics encourage practicing mindfulness, being fully present and aware of our thoughts and actions without judgment. This helps us detach from unhealthy patterns and make conscious choices that align with our values and goals. In a world that often feels overwhelming and unpredictable, Stoicism offers a timeless blueprint for navigating adversity and building resilience. By embracing the Stoic principles of focusing on what we can control, accepting adversity, cultivating emotional resilience, and living virtuously, we can find peace and strength in the face of life's challenges. Incorporating Stoic teachings into modern mental health practices can provide us with the tools to navigate stress, anxiety, grief, and other emotional challenges. By reflecting on our thoughts, practicing acceptance, and taking conscious action, we can cultivate a more resilient and fulfilled life. If you found this video insightful and want to explore more ways to cultivate resilience, mental strength, and inner peace in your life, don't forget to subscribe to the Unfolding Journey YouTube channel. We are dedicated to bringing you valuable wisdom and practical strategies for personal growth and well-being. Join our community and continue this journey with us. Together, we'll uncover the timeless philosophies and tools that can help us thrive in today's world. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an empowering video.